Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man, so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Let's go!
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Come on, get in here. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is.
We live, baby.
Special
Shimon.
guest. Let's go!
What up, Commanders? How you doing, Commander fan, Quinn?
Let's go!
Let's go, Quinn.
Yo, you
Hey,
already know
Quinn.
she's ready.
Hold up, Quinn. You know you shared a name with our head coach.
Oh.
Is it Destiny? I think it's Destiny.
It's not Destiny.
It's
Don't
Destiny.
even poison.
Let's go,
Don't
Quinn.
poison her. See, look, she had to run away on that note. She had to run away. Good job,
go.
Quinn. Good job, Quinn. That's loyalty. Get in here, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is.
Let's go.
The Let's Talk Football family is here.
Shimon, people. Come on in here. Chit chat with us.
Go. Let's go. Let me make sure I share this with everybody.
Absolutely. It's all good. It's all good. We might not be in the land of the winning this week, but we're gonna be all right.
Hey,
We're gonna be all right.
I tried to tell you. So
Is this how losing
I guess
feels?
what we talked about isn't proven yet, right?
Look,
We said what would happen this week.
look. As long as we put up more than 6 points against Philly, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, because I see what y'all did. I see what y'all did. So
Kick us when we down.
bar ain't that high.
Kick us when we down. You see, this is the man to build up. This is the preacher we got on the show.
Look.
As soon as he get a chance, he gonna in your back.
We ain't in no rush. You get that? We ain't in no rush. Get it? Rush.
Here we go. Get in here,
Let's go.
everybody. It's going down. The Let's Talk Football family. Let me make sure I get everybody
Come all in
in
here.
here.
Let them know. It's go time.
Let them know.
Let's see.
Because I know there are people out there that need to know we're on right now.
Come on and speak your piece.
That's what I'm talking about. People that like to talk the game of football.
Oh, we already know what it is.
Oh, you know
Quinn,
I know.
let them know, Quinn.
Quinn letting them know. Quinn letting them know.
That burgundy, baby. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting on here. About to start. Gotta talk this game of football.
Absolutely. Let's see. These folks out here. Stay in the building. Yeah, buddy.
Let's go. Got in here, ladies and gentlemen. Got to get in here. Right now.
Shimon.
But that's okay. We're getting ready to start this show, man, because you already know by the time they get in here, Sean, we're going to be gassed up. We're going to be ready.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so let's get into this thing, ladies and gentlemen. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay.
If you haven't heard, this is the greatest show in Northern Virginia. If you love to talk the game of football, because if I can say so myself, man, me and my boy, we know the game of football.
Talk to him. You already know what it is. Come on.
Gotta let
We
them
watch
know.
this thing every week. We watch it midweek. We look at all the stats, the facts, all the analysis, the breakdowns. Come
We're
on
doing it
now.
for you.
This
Just
is what
come
we do.
on and tune in with us,
Come on.
man. Just what are we saying? All right, Sean, we got to get into it. We welcome in the people to Let's Talk Football. What we got?
Oh yeah. Yo, real quick. First and foremost, got a shout out. Yesterday was November 11th. Got to shout out the veterans in this country. You know we love you. You know we support y'all, and we appreciate everything y'all have done. A lot of us got a number of people in our family that has served. We thank you.
Yes.
We got a number of people in the Let's Talk Football community that have
Yes.
served, and we thank you. So we want to shout y'all out, man. And somebody even said this yesterday, man. You know, Veterans Day is technically just one day, but we need it to be a month. We need it to be longer. We need to appreciate.
We need to be
all-
celebrating our vets, man. We definitely
Exactly.
need to be doing that, man. Shout out to all you veterans. I saw so many pictures and so many people that have served. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the Let's Talk Football family.
Absolutely. And I got one more. I got to do. November 11th is also a very special day for myself. Shout out to my boy Jonah Birch. Turned 22 years young on yesterday, baby. Let's go. Getting
Toot-toot.
big, man. Spitting images of his papa. You know, doing big things, man, out in Belmont University. So shout you out, boy. Hope all is well.
Let's go.
get it.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So, yo, you know what it is, man. Janae, Strella, Sean, Spencer. Let's talk football. And you know, we on here. You see the background. We got to talk about the home team, baby.
The home team. Unfortunately, this year, this segment sucks. Because my home team, unfortunately, man, as you guys know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. But I got to admit something. Everybody tune in. Look straight. Look straight at the camera.
What you got?
We're done. We're done. We should be aiming for a top 5 draft pick. And Sean, you already know all the commentators would say, oh, Dak Prescott sucks. Let Cooper Rush play. Let's see what Rush does. Rush couldn't even score a touchdown, man.
Oh,
Rush could not score a touchdown.
that was rough.
Jesus himself is the only one that can fix the issues of my team.
Yeah.
And honestly, Sean, I'm thinking like it's just too old school, man. We got to be more innovative. We got to be, we got 2 coaches that are legends. I mean, they've done what they needed to do. I mean, they're good coaches.
Yeah.
But just this time and era, it's not for them. It's not for them. If I'm gonna give all the flack and stuff to Belichick when I did, I got to give it to McCarthy, and I got to give it to Zimmer. I got to give it to my team too. My team is not doing well in its coaching, everything else. The guys aren't motivated, and it sucks. First time in forever that right now we in a position to get a top 10 draft pick, Sean, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because at this point, I feel like that's the only other time that we're going to be able to get somebody good because, my owner is not going to be picking up nobody.
Nope.
Pick up Mingo.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Mingo, man? Who the
Did he
hell
play?
is that's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
did he play this week? Did he play?
He played, but he played with Carolina, so how could we even really
Well, wait. Carolina got to win this week, so
without him?
What up, BG? We see you in the comments.
What up, BG? Yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm a little depressed about it, but it is what it is. Dallas, you suck.
What about sorry, man. You talked about this a couple years ago when y'all had Kellen Moore. That offense was humming. Are y'all missing him? Like, is it just Dak's having all? I know Dak's injured now, but before that, like, what is it? Is it Kellen Moore? Is it McCarthy? What is it?
Not because, man, if you think about it, Dak got better. Like, he was already doing good with the offense was doing good. Now, I will say that Kellen Moore had a better offense because clearly our offense was churning in all facets when we had Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
It seems like once we gave the reins completely to McCarthy, Dak went up, but the team has not gone up. Yep. And it sucks because I think Dak is a good quarterback, but I also am not naive to think that he needs a team to make it work. Yeah. He needs a running back to be good Dak. He needs everything to be churning. Offensive line, everything needs to be right for Dak to be right. So It is what it is. I honestly do think it's coaching. I mean, because the team is set. You've already dedicated all your money to Dak. You dedicated all your money to CD. You just got to figure out what you need to do to get around it. But I mean, at this point, being in the top 10 of the draft, at least you have a chance to get somebody good. We'll see.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, as somebody that's been where you're at for the last several years, I wouldn't say even last decade, maybe. Get your blanket, okay?
Here you
Go ahead and
go.
put it on,
Here you go.
because it's
Here
gonna be
you
a cold
go,
winter
Sean.
for you. It's gonna be a
It's
cold winter.
already
sister.
cold. It's
It's
already
yeah.
cold. It has been hot. It's been hot
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
It has been cold. And the other part about it is what makes me mad is that you saw the game like where the light was bright as crap in their eyes. And it's
Mhm.
like, bruh, I know we got some shades in there.
Come on.
I know we do. If
Come
your
on.
wide receiver couldn't see the pass at all,
That's why I don't think so. All right,
wide open pass.
I'll give Rush that he couldn't get any points, but that one, it's to your point. He looked like CD was looking into the sun. Come on,
Yes.
Jerry, close those
Yes.
windows. Come on now.
Yes.
It works against the other team, but this time it backfired on y'all because you saw
100%.
CD didn't even see the ball. Like it went
At
right by him,
all.
and he said I
Didn't
couldn't
see
see
the
it.
ball at all. So it is what it is at this point. I'd rather just tank it up. We're not getting Dak back, unfortunately, which sucks because I told you they were hiding something. They made it seem like, oh, it's just, a little hamstring thing. And then he's got to get surgery on a hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
Surgery. And now he's out for the remainder of the season. So it is what it is. Home team on my side is sad. But Sean, let's go to what happened in your game. I mean, it looked like a great game.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, it did. And Janae, you and I talked about it before the game. Hey, hold up. So what's up, Bishop? Bishop said, "Stop crying." Yeah, and look, Bishop, like I told her, weeping may endure for a night,
but
joy has escaped the Cowboys. As far as Washington, you called it last week. You said, look, we haven't faced a test like we faced coming into this ball game. I gotta shout out the Pittsburgh Steelers. I gotta shout out their fans. They came in numbers to
big
North
time,
Park Stadium.
big time.
You saw the terrible towels going crazy. And even still, Janae, we jumped up to a 24-14 lead. Our D was looking good. Obviously.
What do you think the slowdown was, though? What was why did you guys slow it down?
I think what happened was once we got ahead, I believe. Hey, look, hold up, Janae. All this time, this man ain't been around all season. Now all of a sudden, David Ferguson, when it comes to these comments, talk about how about them Steelers? Where you been, man?
Where you been? And look, he said, "I'm here."
Right. Shout out to you. Good win. No, but honestly, look, we went up 24-14, and up there was a point, I think 3:50 left in the third quarter, where they had a stat that said TJ Watt has had 0 tackles in this game. No tackles, no sacks, none of that. And then what happened? He turns it on right after that. And it wasn't even like he was truly getting to the quarterback, but he was affecting the throw. He was affecting the most. Now, all of a sudden, we got to put attention over here. Now you got Highsmith coming on the other side. Cam Hayward wreaked havoc in the middle for their team, man. And look, we were getting a lot of calls. They were getting a lot of pass interference calls that was helping us move down the field. We were moving. But I felt like after we got up 24-14, I felt like we took the foot off the gas and let's just coast. Let's just get out of here with the victory. They haven't been playing great. But shout out to Pittsburgh, man. They continue to fight and they came back. Pittsburgh is a solid team. Pittsburgh is a playoff team.
But see, this is what we were talking about, right, Sean? I tried to tell you when you were saying that there was no reason to move to Russell Wilson. It put you more in the game. Because think about a Justin Fields in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Would you be able to come back like that, bomb it to get back in the game?
Right.
Player just got to your team. Williams just got to your team. Wide open bomb.
Look, and I know you saw that little tweet he sent out to what's his name, to Aaron Rodgers, talking about I ran the right route this time. Ain't gonna call me out this time. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But shout out to him, man. Shout out to George Pickens, man. That crazy, incredible catch in the end zone. You know,
Oh
he's
my
doing it.
God. Top catch.
You
All
have
season.
to. You got to give him credit for that. Look, I don't even feel bad about this, Janae. Like you said, this is one of the top teams. Their defense is top of the line. You know, it stinks that we got the L, and then we got a quick turnaround. We got Philly on Thursday, so it's kind of like no rest for the weary. But
Right.
we didn't have B-Rob in this game. We didn't have our kicker. Although shout out to Zane Gonzalez, the guy we
He held
picked
it
up.
down.
He held it down for us. Now we might have a little cute kicker competition. I don't know.
They have
Just
one.
saying. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, we're not a team that can win if we don't put past 30 up on these jokers. Like, we got to put up 30 plus points. And when we get held to 27, we get held to be in the mid 20s, you know, the defense for however good they're playing, they come up just a little bit short in those situations if they keep it close with us, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It definitely is gonna be interesting. I think the best fact about that game is that you know who did beat the Steelers?
Oh my God.
We may be losing, y'all. We may be losing, but all we needed was one.
Look.
Happy moment.
BG said, tell him this loss was a lesson and it's fixable. Absolutely. Absolutely. And look, Bishop said, Russell said, who's your dad? What? I should have read through that first.
Dang, Bishop coming out.
Wow, Bishop. You know I love you. What's going on with you? Come on now. Yo, so, hey, at the end of the day, shout out to my people. Shout out to our coach, Dan Quinn, getting them boys together. And look, we had an opportunity. We started to attempt to drive down there to pull it out. Weren't able to get it done, but I got to shout out my guys. They played tough, only lost by a single point. You know what I mean? This is what we wanted. We didn't win the game, but we were in the game and we had an opportunity to win it. So, hey, we'll see. Hey, next week we got Philly on Thursday. Let's go. Divisional.
Okay,
that's the game that matters. Let's go.
That is a big game coming up, man. And I know you're a little nervous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know I'm nervous. Look, hey, what up, Ab? Said, hey, people, what's going on, man? BG said, meanwhile, I'm wondering what is taking Dallas so long with called Ben DiNucci.
Come on, man. Tell Brandon stay out of Dallas business. What Brandon gonna do right now is stay out of Dallas business because that's all he want to do is talk trash. Brandon, y'all know Brandon. BG got the sweetest face, nicest guy, but his heart. He's mean. He's mean, y'all. He's mean. He comes against me all the time, but I love him.
Let's go. Yo, shout out to, we got people watching here. BG saying, what's up, Mother Bishop? Mia in the comments. Yes, we did. We played a good game. What up, girl? That's what's good.
Oh, yeah. You know, she a Washington fan, too. Oh, Kat. Kat in the building. She said, what's up, guys? Hey, I can catch the show. Let's go.
Hey, what did Mia say? What's the next comment Mia said?
Mia said Dallas sucks, though, and you know that. I already said it.
Let's go.
I already said it. So if you didn't catch the beginning, I admit we are done. We are fighting for a draft pick, baby.
Come on. Well, look, we got to move on because we gonna stay right there. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all joining us. And you know we got to go to our favorite section, Overreaction Monday on Tuesday, where we can throw out a couple topics and say, hey, are we overreacting? And look, since you already got the energy, we got Mia, we got all these people in the comments. Is this an overreaction? Dallas is done in 2024, baby. No.
Come on. If you got eyesight and if you can hear and if you have knowledge of the game, you know that we're done. It's not a secret. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I know it is done. We do not, unless we can. You know what I had a dream, Sean. I had a dream.
Come on.
That we picked up Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Lord. What?
And he did some magic.
Oh, wake up. I've been there. Wake up.
Brain, I was like, man, how old is he now? You think he want to come back and pull a Flacco? But it is what it is. We're done.
Look. There was a song that was sang so long ago. They said, it's so hard to say goodbye to 2024 season. Ooh.
I never thought I'd see the day, Sean. You better sing, baby. You better sing. You better
Oh
sing.
man, look. All right, look. Let's be real with it. Everybody, look. Ab said sounds like nightmare. Cat, wow. Sean, please play nice. Look, let's seriously. All right, you're 4 and 5, right?
No,
Are you?
we're 3 and 6.
3 and 6. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. Is it?
Or are we 3 and 7? We may be 3 and 7 now.
I don't think you're 3 and 7. Look, Ben, what's up, Ben? At least Cowboys fans don't have to endure Dak costing them another playoff game this year. Well,
it's Dak's fault, right?
There you go,
It's Dak's fault that they paid him the day of the game, the first game, so they could have made any other picks or any other things. They actually could have paid him, but before the even season started, way before when the last season they could have paid him. Don't put it on my boy Dak, Ben. I see your team. Let's just focus on the Bucks getting over a game. Because y'all seem to fall the short end of the coin flip faithfully. You better be checking the refs for the coin flips.
Wow. Bang, bang. All right, yo.
Checking.
Look. Shout out to y'all.
We're 3 and 6. We're 3 and 6.
Okay. I hate to, Janae, as you being my sister and my friend, I hate to see you go through this. But somebody.
No, you don't.
As for somebody that has been on the other side of all that trash talk for the years, all I got to say is your time has come. And in this day, you gonna have to go through the dark days. But fear not, because the Lord is with you in your day of sorrow. Good God. Glory.
You just glow. You're having so much fun with your winning season. So much fun. But it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take it because I was dishing it. Y'all know, y'all been following us for years. You already know the dynamic between me and Sean is usually on the other foot. So I got to be happy when my boy is happy. And clearly he's happy.
Look, the BG said we love to see it. Dallas, BG said Dallas fans are emotionally fragile. The whole Cowboys is on IR list right now.
They literally are. The whole Dallas Cowboys is on the injury reserve. So it's okay. It's okay.
Look, we gotta move on. I ain't gonna do this to my sister no more. We gotta move on.
Thank you.
We gotta move on. Look, if y'all saw that game on Thursday, the Bengals almost pulled out the victory against the Ravens. We talked a little bit about it on Friday when we went on. One thing we didn't really focus on was the amazing game that Jamar Chase had. 11 receptions, over 230 yards, 3 TDs. Absolutely amazing, some of those catches. And listen, I know there's a lot of talk for guys like Debo and Cooper Kupp and Stephon Diggs and even this guy's old buddy, Justin Jefferson. But I don't know, Janae. I'm going to say it, man. And I don't know if I'm overreacting or not, but I got to say Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver in the league, man. What did you think? Am I overreacting on that?
Stir some things up with that when you know there's so many wide receivers out there.
The way he's playing.
Jamar Chase is playing, man. What they can't say is that man is not putting in the work. They're keeping them in the game. You think about it. He was balling out.
Balling. Yeah.
Balling. I mean, the yards after the catch, bro.
Come on,
the
now.
yards after the catch. I mean, yeah, Jamar Chase is the bomb, man. I can't even be mad at you if you say Jamar Chase is the best. Yeah. I'm always going to ride with my boy, but he's just not showing it this year. But it's okay.
Oh, who are we talking about again?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say no name. It's an undisclosed information.
Oh, my goodness. Yo, shout out to BG. 11 catches, 264 yards, and 3 TDs. Come on. With a game like that, you got at least put him in that conversation.
What can you ask for, though? Like, what more could you ask for?
Right. But then, you know what the other thing is? And a lot of times we talk about how good wide receivers do, and maybe their team is doing great. Maybe their team ain't doing great. But I think you have to look at that. We talked about the Bengals all year. The Bengals have been struggling. I think they 4-6 right now. Yep. But both games they played with
they've been
the
in
Ravens.
The game every game.
They were leading for a good portion of the game. You know what I mean? So when you have this, and we've seen how poor they're doing recently, the Bengals have been coming back. Jamar Chase has been that reason. Higgins has been out for a lot. They don't have
Yeah.
Mixon in the backfield anymore. Jamar Chase has been
100%.
going off. Right now, that's my pick, man. Right now, he got to be the best wide receiver in the
I
league.
like it. I like it. Let us
Oh.
know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all riding with that answer. Jamar Chase, the best wide receiver in the NFL?
Come on.
Woo, sounds
Come on.
crazy.
Come on.
But I think he may be right.
Hey, right now, we'll see. We'll see. Look, from a player on a team that's struggling to a team that ain't lost in a long time, Janae. They ain't lost in a while. Janae, I hate to say it. We've alluded to it the last
You
couple
still
weeks.
riding with that? Can never happen. A 3P can never happen. Are you still riding with that answer?
Look, I ain't placing bets against them. I ain't placing any bets against them. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Look, I was watching highlights of that game. Shout out to our girl Tina Winter, Mile High Minute, the Broncos. When it was 14-3, I was like, uh-oh.
That's not Denver played. At
Come
least
on.
their defense was able to do what they needed to do.
They were winning the game. And it seemed like in the second half, the offense took the foot off the gas and they said, all right, as long as we can stay ahead. And it was like, yo, if y'all get one more touchdown, what are we talking about? It's game over. All y'all
And if y'all didn't watch, came down to a field goal. Came down to a field goal, which was blocked. And the rest is history, man. It was an unbelievable ending and just another dagger. And what I keep telling Sean is that Kansas City is the new Patriots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. They're getting all the calls. They're winning all the games.
Can't lose.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't see. I don't see. Look. BG said, how does KC do it? I don't know.
It's like miracles.
Yeah.
Weekly miracles.
Yeah.
So sorry to the Broncos who was this close.
Right. When you see stuff like this, where it's like, oh, all he has to do is get a kick. The kick was blocked. What? That's when you start to say, okay.
Like the end of the game, like this is over. The Broncos are gonna win. Nope.
Look, right now, unless I ain't even gonna say unless Patrick Mahomes gets hurt, because I've seen him get hobbled this season. Unless the Chiefs don't show up to the play, they're gonna win. Like I hate to keep going that. I know that sounds crazy, but the way that they're playing, y'all tell me who is gonna beat the daggone Chiefs.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't see anybody doing it this year.
I don't see nobody doing it either, Brody. I just don't see it, man. Golly, I'm sick about it.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. But I will talk about if there is a team that could pull that off, it's got to be that team of destiny. It's got to be the Detroit Lions. Nay. I told you that game against Houston. I said that could be a Super Bowl preview. Houston jumped out to this huge lead, and then all of a sudden, you see Detroit come all the way back, and it's like, wait a minute, is this their time? Is the time now for Detroit?
I think so, Sean. I think everybody has to swallow it and realize that Detroit is no longer the Detroit of what we always knew. Their time. We talked about this last week. Not only are they good, but they're better than they were last year. And you saw how close they were last year. They're better than that this year.
Yeah. Look, they
without Aiden Hutchinson.
Right. Still balling out. They're tough. They're battle tested. Somebody had a stat about that game where it was like they lost the total yards, they lost like turnover battle, they lost like the field of possession, all these different things, and still won the game.
Still won.
And it's like, what?
Because they're still that good.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to admit, it's just crazy. Hey, BG said, unlike years past, the defense is the cornerstone. Oh, you talk about the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes ain't putting up no Madden numbers, but he finds a way to keep it in competition. Absolutely. That's the key. That is the key.
Going back to that, it almost seems like the Chiefs are kind of like, let's just coast, and then stay close.
Then we'll put our foot on the gas.
Exactly. I mean, because they just seem to do it. Each time you just think, oh, man, you're down, they out. They doing it. And even if they seem to struggle on the field, what do? They go pick up DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh
They go
my
pick up
God.
Kareem Hunt. It's like,
One of those
what?
plays, I just was like, "Dag, Andy Reid is a goat, man."
Right.
He just is able to do things that just I don't think too many people understand. Like it's crazy.
Yo, if he gets the first ever three-peat in a Super Bowl, do we need to push him above Belichick?
Do we?
I mean, it's never been done. It's never been done.
But the thing is, it's so like the competition is getting so much better and better and better.
Yep.
And you got Detroit and you got San Francisco and you got teams on the other side where it's like an even balance. And you're going out, you're playing the Lamars, you're playing the Bills and all. You're playing all these good teams and proving it that you guys are winners. I think they got a big test coming up. I think it is who they play, the Bills, right? They play the Bills
this coming week.
So I mean, if they beat the Bills, we're talking about the best of the best competition out there.
Right.
They've already beat the Ravens. Like these are the teams that we're comparing them to. Now, if we get all the way to the Super Bowl and it happens to be Detroit, and we're already saying Detroit is legit, I mean, we gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we gotta give them that credit. And look, we know Detroit. The last time these two teams played was beginning of last year, I believe, and Detroit beat them 21-20, which was a defensive battle.
100%.
BG said he wasn't in his bag like when he was with Philly, talking about Andy Reid. And he said Reid is going to be in conversation with Belichick, Lombardi, and Shula when it's all said and done. He got to be. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And Philly's probably looking over there like stupid idiots. Man, still playing. I mean, they're still coaching, still giving you years after years after years of great production. And if he gets a three-peat, you let him go and just go. You let him go and go.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to. You have to. So he in that conversation. But look, this is how good KC is. We sitting here and changing it to the Detroit Lions topic, and we still talking about the daggone Chiefs because they just take over everything.
Man. They're that good.
They are. But hey, to your point, you want to talk about a clash of the Titans, Detroit, KC. Right now, that looks like the collision course in the Super Bowl. We'll see if anything can be done. You talked about this week, the Chiefs playing the Bills. If there's a team that is due to knock off the Chiefs, it is Buffalo, Bills. Your boy, Josh Allen.
Come on, Detroit, Josh.
They look, right? But on the other side, with Detroit, like in the NFC, I mean, you can show us love. Yeah, you can show maybe like the Cardinals, maybe, Minnesota, some of those. But I don't really see that much competition. San Francisco's kind of struggling. You know what I mean? Tampa with their injuries is, up and down. Detroit, man, I think if they play as well as they do and they don't have any more injuries, although 100%. After we saw the Hutchinson injury, they still keep playing. So who knows if that matters? But
I also think that there's like tiers. Y'all know there's tiers. Tiers. It's just like Detroit. Then we can put the like Detroit's on a level all on their own. Then we can turn around and put the Vikings, Washington, Green Bay, Eagles. Detroit is already on their own tier, just like I feel like the Chiefs are on their own tier.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now it's a lot of good competition, but we can definitively say at this moment in week 10 that Detroit there's not too many flaws with Detroit, man.
Yeah.
We're 10 weeks into the season and I'm not seeing the flaw yet. Like, oh, they can't close it. Oh no, they can't. They're beating everybody, whether it's close or a blowout. They're beating everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. You had games where Jared Goff was perfect, didn't throw an incompletion. You had games like this where they were down at the half by 20 points. It was like 23-3 or 26-3, or I think it was 23-3, or maybe it was 23. I don't know, but it was 23-3. Yeah, they have been in situations that you question. You're like, dang, okay, maybe they've been found out. Maybe finally the team's got them, but they still keep pulling it out. And it's almost like all of those years sadness. It's like the Detroit fans are pulling them along.
Oh
they
man,
said,
they
we
fired
waited
up.
too long.
They fired up, coming out the woodwork.
Come
They're
on
like,
now.
Oh, who's a Detroit fan? I never heard you talk, but then it was like, oh, there's really nothing to talk about. But now it's something to talk about, baby.
Ab said not on their own tier after 5 interceptions. Ooh, who you talking about Detroit?
Nah, but look, even with the 5 interceptions, you're winning. We're talking about we gotta keep the same standard as if Josh Allen had a great season, but he had the most interceptions. Great seasons, but we already know what Josh Allen is known for. I don't mind Jared Goff if he's going to throw it as much as he's been throwing it and the interceptions come. I mean, this is what's going to happen when you got a throwing quarterback. And it happens, but if you can win, it's all that matters.
Well, and that's the thing. That's it. That thing at the end of the day, because where we can point to the 5 interceptions, we can also point to the game where he didn't have an incomplete pass. So people are going to have bad games, but I think you hit the nail on the head, Janae, where it's like, if let's talk about all the times Mahomes has had a struggling game, or you know, and Rodgers in his heyday, or Brady, all those guys. But if you pull it out of the end,
you get the W. That's why we're really not talking about Cincinnati, because they're in every game. They are close every game, but they can't win a game.
Right.
They suck. They're not winning.
Right.
It's like sucks, but I mean that they suck. It sucks that they're not winning, but we can't talk about them. I ain't gonna glorify you. Got a lot of points with an L. What reads is the L.
Yeah. How does it feel? I mean, is that what you tell yourself about Dallas?
I mean, I was just trying to reiterate that, you know, if your team can't beat a good team, no matter how many points that you score, Sean, whether you're Washington or anybody else. It don't matter. You
we've outscored teams 7 times this year. I don't know about y'all.
So we're gonna change the standards of when we did that, and it was trap. What they made a segment on ESPN shows that called it tomato cans. We would demolish you, and then you know what they would do? Demolish our win and say, but they were tomato cans.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
You know what, Sean? You're beating tomato cans.
Listen, hey, listen. It doesn't matter who goes up against us. If we get the W, it counts. Okay, a win is a win, unless it's Dallas. Unless Dallas win.
No matter how many wins they have right now, has not beat a team that made the playoffs last year.
Look, we gotta move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we gonna beat somebody. We're gonna beat somebody.
I hope you beat that Philadelphia Eagles. I hate an Eagles fan. I don't like Washington fans, but Eagles fans, I want you to lose.
Look, snap. BG said if Rex Grossman of all people can carry Chicago to the Super Bowl with 20 picks, surely Detroit can make it as long as they keep playing as a team, even with one bad 5 interception game to draw. It doesn't define their season altogether, at least not yet.
It's scary. It's scary. If you can look at them right now and see, even on their bad games, they can win.
They're a complete team.
That's a good team. That's a good team.
Absolutely. Yo, we got to move on. You talked about teams that suck. And I know everybody wants to say the Panthers, but there was a team that lost to the Panthers this week. The New York Football Giants. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. After being swept by Washington, they will have the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 draft. I just don't see anything positive coming out of New York right now. Janae, am I overreacting, or is it already set in stone?
Well, I got method to my madness here.
Come on.
I don't think they're gunning for the number 1 pick because they have to play us again.
Oh.
And if they play us again on Thanksgiving, they could possibly beat us too. And we could get the number 1 pick. Come on, Dallas. We need you to tank because it's already looking bad. There's no positives in this negative situation. So let's just get that number 1 pick. I'm going for Dallas, Sean. I'm going for Dallas.
Are y'all that bad? Do you really think y'all gonna lose? Y'all can't be that bad.
I don't know. It may be Cooper Rush shining game. We'll see. We'll see.
Can
But
he play a full game, please?
can he score a touchdown?
Right.
Can we just get us to I'll take a touchdown. But you're right, New York Giants, I don't know, man. They to lose against the Carolina Panthers, it kind of means that you're like, yeah, completely the bottom of the barrel.
You're done. Yeah. I just don't see any. I mean, look.
Well, in their defense, they lost the game out of just a horrible situation.
Okay, Ab said if you excuse mistakes just because you win, then you look like Washington after the Steelers lost. Mistakes we done before peaked at its head in this game. Yeah, mistakes did absolutely. Also, and I think this is something for us Washington fans, and Janae has put this to me so eloquently. Maybe it was also the view that we had of our team. I've heard a lot of people already say Washington, oh, we're there, we're back, we're this, we're that. Well, the fact of the matter is, Janae is correct that we haven't played. We have not played anybody, and we have to put that in. So if we're gonna talk about, not overlooking the loss, the mistakes and that caused the loss, or maybe overlook the loss, then we also got to look at the fact that if you play Carolina, if you play a struggling Cincinnati, if you play the Giants twice,
the Browns,
when they had Watson, you know what I mean? If you play these teams. And yeah, we're a better team than we have been. And so I guess if we're looking at it from our bar, which is not that high, then yeah, I mean, we've got 2 times many wins as we had last year. But to say that we are fully back, I think that's a little premature.
I think taking W's is great. I think the offense is great. I think that you guys, I mean, sadness about your running back going out, Robinson, right? I think that's the sad part. I definitely, I feel bad for Cooper Rush too.
mm-hmm.
I definitely feel bad. But I think Washington is good. It's just that we got to hold Washington to the same standards as everybody else.
Right.
If this is the same thing that they was talking about us, if we got to see it proven, but I would take the W's over the losses that you guys have been getting. So I feel like in this situation, when we're talking about just last year, it wasn't happening. You guys are playing bad teams, but you guys also weren't winning all the bad team games.
Right.
This year, it's a clear definition. You guys are at the top of the tier of your offense. Your defense still allows a close game pretty much every game.
Every week.
Not like the defense has great stops when it wants to, because I got to watch Washington even though I don't want to. Defense has great stops at some times, but for the most part, teams are keeping up or either catching up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it has its flaws, but I think offensively, you guys are there.
Okay. Hey, look, as long as we're fully healthy on the offense, absolutely. And you gotta. Let's be honest. We ain't put up 40 points in a game in years, Janae. Not since 2020 against the Cowboys. And now this season we put it up twice. So our offense has normally, been pedestrian at best, and now all of a sudden we're high flying. So it's easy to say, we have it back. But again, in the NFL, look, the stats and all that stuff is good. And I'm not saying overlook the mistakes, but I am saying at the end of the day, the name of the game, get the W. And if you get the W, that's what a lot of Chiefs are a prime example of that. Chiefs do not play great games, but they pull it out when the time comes. And I mean that as long as you keep doing that, there it is.
Yes, I'm complimenting Washington. I think that they have a great offense. I told Sean, man, that boy Jaden Daniels, when they got him and we started watching him a little bit more and more and more, and I'm like, wait a minute, he ain't turning off. When he's on. There is no slowdown. There is no, because I think Heineke had that. He had a good couple drives, and you're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then it wouldn't be all that. It's like no turn off for Jaden. I think Jaden is killing.
Yeah. Oh, Quinn, tell him, Quinn, be celebrating our team. Let's go.
She is celebrating. She's not celebrating y'all though.
Yo, we got to move on. We know they're doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, finally in 2024, CMC is back. Had over 100 total yards in his first return. Kind of good and bad. He's not dominant. Is he back? Is the Madden curse broken, or is this premature?
I don't know, but he looks good. First game back, he definitely looks good, man. What you think?
Look, it's good to see him on the field. All right, you never want to see. Obviously, at the moment, he's probably the best back outside of Derrick Henry in the league. So you never want to see him hurt, especially be hurt as much as he's been all year. But they have missed him. Glad they were able to pull it out against Tampa, but it's going to take him time to fully be back. But still, after not playing the entire year and getting over 100 total yards, they clearly implement him in the offense, and they see he can still hold a lot of that work that he's got to get. So we got to give him his credit.
Got to give him his credit, man. Came back game one, looked decent. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to crown him again, but he sure did look pretty good coming back game one. So if these are somewhat sore knees, I'm pretty scared about full healthy knees.
Right. And that's what, let's see what he's able to do when a full workload, 2 words, cheat code, at full health. You're absolutely right. And even at 50%, I think he's still far better than a number of running backs in the league. But I got to see him multiple weeks. Got to see him multiple weeks in here. Yo, let's move on. And this one's close to my heart. Russell Wilson makes the Steelers contenders, obviously, after our loss. And the fact that when the Steelers lost to the Cowboys, Russell was not playing in that game. So I give him a little pass on that. But I honestly, with him in the game, it gives him the threat of the deep ball. It opens up that passing game.
100%.
It's tougher, in my opinion. I was one. You called it his first week back. You said, "Hey, this guy's ready." I'm sitting here like Justin Fields, and you was like, "Just let him do his thing." And Russ, he cooked, he danced, did whatever you got to do, and shout out to him, man. Brought them back, got the W, and then that hard count on 4th and 1 for the game. Newton, come on, buddy.
Ooh, that was
you saw how excited he
there.
was.
That
I
was
so mad at
nasty
that.
right there. And the thing is, like, I told you that the factor is it wasn't that Justin Fields couldn't get the job done. It was that he was barely doing it.
Yeah.
They needed somebody to offensively work the game. We've never seen Pickens look this good.
Right.
I mean, one of the best catches all day. I mean, what a spin around. I mean, what in the world?
Yeah,
So those kind of things, it like adds that piece that they needed. Just when you're like, 14 points down. I don't think Fields could have got them back. I think you guys would have pressed on the gas and it would have not been a close game. But because it's Russell Wilson, because you got extra factors in there, and because, that bomb that he was just throwing all over the field, he kept them in the game. I mean, it's a perfect fit. And I bet you they all looking at Tomlin like, "Dag, man, you was right. You was right." Because he said that he was the only one that wanted to make that move.
Oh, yeah. Look, he said, what he said, "I've seen Pickens ball out. Of course he's wearing that red and black. We know he's at Georgia. Even though his last year, he was out the whole year."
As a Steeler, though. As a Steeler, I mean, just to be able to have that connection, it just looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah. BG said, if Russ was on early in the season, would Detroit and KC still be running the league right now?
Oh. Because now you can see that they can come back. Like, they're not even like, you can't even, because their defense was already good. I mean, they got a Mike Tomlin defense. But you add that Russ and offensive factor, man, they are dangerous.
I'm telling you. And the thing about it is, if you get Russ back to that form that he was in Seattle, I mean, with that defense, I mean, they're built almost the same. Look at the defense in Seattle was a stout defense, just like this. You have a running game with Najee Harris. You have a wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing it. And honestly, we got to give this man his due. Like, I think he would have them. There are Steelers fans that think had Russ played the full season, they would be undefeated right now. So,
I mean, I'm not. I mean, both of those games or the 4 games that he didn't play were all close. They were all close games. So it's that extra offensive factor, and I'm so glad in Russ we trust is back, baby.
Hey, shout out to the guy. I'm glad he's doing it. Hate that he did it against us, but here you go. Let's go. Bring it back. And look, we got one more, and this one this one is from a homegirl. Actually, we got two more, but this one's from a homegirl because she's been calling him out since the beginning. Look, Aaron Rodgers' experiment is over in New York. He's done, Janae. I can't with this guy. I can't.
I mean, was it Zach? Was it Zach?
Bring back
Because
Zach.
if you get Aaron Rodgers to come in and Aaron ain't doing nothing, and you was all harping, everybody was saying Zach Wilson is trash, he's horrible. What about Green Bay's legend?
Look,
what about adding? I mean, how you think a certain players feel about leaving their losing team to go to another losing team?
You think he signed up for this? This is what he wanted?
I don't
he
think
come back
so.
with his quarterback? And think about that. Let's go farther with that. Let's go farther back with that. He left the team that made it to the championship and lost, and they had a bad year after. Then he goes to a team with his college quarterback, and they can't get it together. Then his college quarterback leaves. Then he comes back with his first quarterback over here in the Jets, and nothing. It's embarrassing. They got beat 31-6. This is embarrassing, Janae. Get this man off the field. Where's the Sandman? Get this man off the field.
It looks bad, Sean. It just looks like he's not gelling with the team. And that was the other thing. We were talking about him missing training camp and doing what he wanted to do, to go golf and all these other things that he wanted to do because he's Aaron Rodgers. Well, now you're looking at somebody who was already not with his team last year, not coming back and just looking even worse.
Right.
Then you assume that he's Aaron Rodgers. He don't need to go and do the work that the rest of the team needs to do. And clearly
he does. Yeah. So Zagnev, that experiment was over before it started. BG said it's a done deal. A-Rod, that bad man, is gonna call it a career after this year. Ooh. Woohoo. Oh, and this is an interesting question. Does this part of his career tarnish his possible Hall of Fame spot? I don't think so. I think he's done enough to where I don't think he could play long enough to really tarnish that spot. What you think?
Yeah, I definitely think he's still gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just thinking it's a struggle. Yes, a ball, the show. Yes. Sorry for the special appearance of my daughter.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I never oppose an appearance from a Quinn. You know, Dan Quinn, Strother, any kind of Quinn, you know. And Nick, Bears fan, obviously said Rodgers should retire. Well, we know. Hey, look, Nick, speaking of you, buddy, I hate to do this to you, but I gotta do it. The Hail Mary killed the Bears. And for those of you who don't know, this is the Hail Mary I'm talking about.
And it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! It's a miracle!
So beautiful. So beautiful. Sorry.
John, that wasn't nice.
But look, since that game, they lost, I believe, their last two games after that. Obviously, today they fired their offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron. I don't know what's going on. They have number one pick with Caleb Williams. They have all these pieces on offense. I know their O-line is struggling. Their defense is great, but they just can't seem to pull it out. This is the team that was from 4-2 to now being 4-5, and their playoff hopes are seriously dwindling. I hate to say that one play ruined or derailed the season, but I think we have to sit here and at least consider that after having that happen, because they were winning up until that point. Once you have that happen, momentum's a powerful drug, man. I think it just got to them.
I think so too. And the thing is, I mean, I don't know if it necessarily had to do with that because I don't want to give y'all that much.
I think it was exactly that. I think it was that moment.
But you're right. I don't know whether it's just in some situations that Hail Mary, it just sucked, because for your team. Yeah. But this past weekend, it was just like, what in the world? That was a game that they could have won.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, they're saying, hey, Lady Quinn, Ab said, "Oh, look at that cutie pie." And Janae, she's so precious. I can dig it. I can dig it.
She
Hey,
bad, y'all.
Ab,
She bad.
Ab, note the name Quinn. You know what team she likes. Yes, right. That's right.
It ain't that Quinn. It ain't that
Look.
Quinn.
Look, is it this Quinn? Dr. Quinn, medicine woman?
Let's go. Let's go. I'll take the medicine. Let's go.
Right. Yo, BG said, yeah, that game had them traumatized. And look, everybody was shocked at that game. I mean, anytime you hit a Hail Mary, especially like that, where like we snatched victory out of the jaws from defeat, you have to be excited. But I mean, the proof's in the pudding. After that game, the Bears are just not. I mean, they were already struggling, but after that game, they just have not been able to pull it back together. We'll see if this switch at OC, off the coordinator, is the difference. But right now, it don't look good for him.
Yeah, don't quite look too great. So it is what it is, but they got more games to come, but they cannot fall behind in that hard division.
Right. Because if they fall behind, ladies and gentlemen, then they might end up on this list.
Mission impossible, baby. This means your team literally is done. You know, we already talked about one of the teams that is done, which is mine. But Sean, there's plenty of teams that are keeping the couch warm. Let's go ahead and list them out, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Right here. New York Jets.
The Dolphins, Patriots, Browns, Titans, Jaguars, Raiders, Panthers, Saints, Giants, and my Cowboys. Is there anybody on the list, ladies and gentlemen, that you feel does either not deserve to be there or y'all agree with us? Y'all basically say all these teams take a seat, no chance of coming back. I think, Sean, we hit it dead on the money because I don't see any of these teams, even the Dolphins, which they have they're almost there.
Yeah. And look, we got to see, since we first debuted this list a couple weeks back, there was a couple teams that were on this list. Namely, I think Denver was on here, Arizona
was on there.
Cincinnati was on there.
Yep.
All of these teams have had a number of wins and have been able to get themselves off this list. So it's not out of the line of real contention. BG said, I think the Colts are borderline in that group. Yeah, I can give you that. I get it. There's another team that was on that group, and then we took them off that group. I think to your point, Miami's somebody that could turn around.
Yeah, but you also think they're a little bit too far from the Buffalo Bills, 8-2, 3-6. You're gonna have to hope that the Buffalo Bills just completely start tanking, which 8-2.
And they gotta win out. So I don't foresee that happening. But honestly, with everything else, if y'all had Dak, I would have said y'all easily. I would not even had that conversation because I think with Dak, with CD, y'all are that type of team. But everybody else on this list, I hate to say it, but it's over for them. It's over.
I don't see anybody that's on this list that's coming off. And sadly, my team is on there. But it is what it is. But that is our Mission Impossible list. Let us know who you think. We already got an honorable mention with the Colts. But we're going to see.
Oh, yeah. We're going to see because all these teams are trying to make to the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Just hope they can win a game.
That's
so
it.
Glad I'm not on that list. So glad I'm not on that list. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all being here with us. We appreciate y'all talking to us. You know we got coming down to the last couple segments. But before we do, we're going to take a quick breather, ladies and gentlemen, because we've been doing this thing for a long, long time. We're going to start showing you a couple clips from way back in the day. And we got to show you Janae's love for her quarterback, Dak. It's been a long time coming.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Aaron Rodgers is that bad man, as Stephen A would say, that bad man.
that bad man.
Yeah.
We will win. I'm not worried about the Green Bay game.
Hey, no.
We will win.
What y'all gonna do? Because you know he gonna struggle. Okay. Are y'all gonna take Dak out or be a boy, the gunslinger, Tony?
All right, everybody, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Now, mark my words. I'm riding with you, Dak. I'm riding on your shoulders, baby. I would love for you to do great. But if...
She want him out.
Oh, but if... Hallelujah. If you decide to mess up...
Come on with it. Come on now.
I decide you should go put in TR. Tony Romo.
Yeah, buddy. Way back in the day.
Don't make
Come
me
on,
cry, Sean. Don't make me cry.
But you had two great quarterbacks.
I've been riding.
Oh man, I remember that game. That's when Aaron Rodgers was good still.
That sucks.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't mean to make my girl get sentimental.
Why would you pick that clip? Why would you pick the clip of when Green Bay had 30-something seconds left and beat us in the playoffs to go to the championship?
Oof.
Why?
I know.
Why
That would hurt.
That's wrong, Sean. I know what you did there. I see what you did there.
I've been saving that one for years. For years. Look, BG said such a Dak rider, and then BG had to put the tune into her voice with that one. Oh yeah, had to sing for that one. Oh yeah.
Here you go.
But look, you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're close to the end of the show, but we know y'all stick with us because y'all got to know. Y'all have to hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Are we crazy?
That make me crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cat. Cat said, now, kicking her when she's down, when she's already down.
Right.
That's how he does, man. That's how he does, Cat.
Look. I'm not. Hold the phone, Cat. You've been here a number of years where you have seen how merciless, how Jesus just destroyed me for years, and you have had to deal with that. You know what? No, I'm not taking the foot off the gas.
Sean, stop it.
Let's go.
Consoling me. She's consoling me.
What's good?
We got to get into this. Does that make me crazy? So, Sean, I had a dream.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I had a dream that I woke up in the morning and I looked at my phone, and the first thing that was on my phone was that we have signed Fitzpatrick to come out of retirement and do some Fitz magic for my Dallas Cowboys. And we ended up winning and making it to the playoffs. So you know what, Sean? I am holding out for a miracle pickup of our man, Fitzpatrick, old and Pulla Flacco, come and win some games for us right now. We're in dire need of some W's. So does that make me crazy that I feel like a change gonna come? That make me crazy.
Now,
if he can do it for Miami,
look,
he can do it for us, Sean. He can do it for us. He can do it for Miami.
Well, hey, first of all, he ain't do nothing for us. I was at that first game where he hurt his hip in the first quarter of the first game.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
That's the day the Magic died. Okay, you can have that Joker if you want him. All right.
Oh, Sean, what is your? Does that make me crazy?
Yo. All right, look, lady. We got people in the comments. What up, Misador, jumping in here. Kat says I'm taking Janae Struther's side. BG say, let's go. My favorite part. You know what? Listen.
Hey, I know J Red. We cooked, baby. We cooked.
J Red in the building. Oh, you know
J
it.
Red in the building, baby. We cooked, baby. We cooked.
So since you in the building, J Red, I'm gonna have to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta pray over my sister. I gotta pray over my sister. My hands are lifted to the sky because after what I say to her next, she might not make it. Lord, you put me through some dark days, and I've seen how dark it could get in the depths. But you brought me out from that dark shadow, and you put me in the light. But unfortunately, in order to take me to the light, you had to take my sister to the darkness. And you showed me something in a dream. I also had a dream that all my little black boys and all my little white boys and all my little black girls and all my little white girls came together and mourned the Dallas Cowboys. Why, you might ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, does that make me crazy? The Dallas Cowboys won't win another game in 2024.
That make me crazy.
No more. No, look, so
That does not. No. Don't try to mute me. Don't try to mute me, Sean. That does not make you crazy. I'm gonna ride with you on that. I'm vying for the #1 draft pick. If we can just lose against the Giants and not win another game, we got this, baby. We got this. But no, Sean, I don't think that makes you crazy.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, Janae, but the time has come.
You don't hate to say it. Shut up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Sean.
Okay.
This is what you want to do? All right, y'all been hyping up this team.
Simone.
This one team that's been winning games.
Simone.
Thinking that they had changed their way. But it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do think that this. Whoa, what you coming out the kitchen for?
Come on.
Don't try to get reinforcements.
Come on.
You're supposed to ride for me.
Let's go. Sarah, I see you.
Happen, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they are going to make the playoffs. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will have their seat ready because they not only will make the playoffs, but lose game 1. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Let's go.
Look.
Let's go.
Sarah, I hear you in the back. I know you ain't just trying to mute me. Oh Lord, no, she didn't try to mute me.
Oh, I did because you was trying to be mean to me.
Woo! Okay.
Y'all losing. Y'all may make it. You may make it, but you ain't getting to the mountaintop. You halfway. And then you're going to start slipping, sliding down.
You know what? I didn't want to do this to you, Janae. I didn't want to do this to you. I didn't want to do it. Because, Janae, I love you, sis. I don't want to do it. But you went ahead and crossed the line. So you know what, Janae? I'm going to go ahead and say it. See, you got this love in this quarterback that you just think he doesn't get enough credit. You think he gets unfairly treated. Well, I'm going to tell you, Janae, he is who we thought he was. Not only will your quarterback come back, but as long as Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones are on the same team, then they will not see the playoffs again. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Wow.
Let's go.
So we ain't making the playoffs ever again.
No, ain't happening. Ain't happening. Keep your boys.
Jerry ain't
Keep
gonna
them.
die. Jerry gonna live to 123 years old and still be general manager, president, and owner.
By that time, he's gonna find a way to switch his body with a younger body so he can actually play for the team, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to play. He wants to be the quarterback himself. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. We see how you do.
Let's
go.
go.
You know what? I went low. You went low. It's all right.
Let's go.
It's all right. We're going to see how it plays out, Sean.
Come on. Come on. Yo, we appreciate y'all being here with us. Definitely checking to see if we a little crazy, baby.
Let's go.
Man. But, we know before we let you go, we got one more segment. and that is the longest running segment on Let's Talk Football, the Down and Dirty, baby.
Let's go. The Down and Dirty. Me and Sean get to end this show the way we like it, and that's with our last words. So we want to make sure that you leave either understanding where we're coming from our heart, whatever is going on. We want to bring positivity and light, but we also want you guys to know that this is what we value about the show: honesty, love, and sending it to y'all. All right, Sean, what is your Down and Dirty, baby?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about a lot of different things. If you saw us last Friday, I was very animated, and I still feel that way. But I'm going to go a little different direction this week. Do the small things. Do the little things. Do the things that a lot of people overlook. My pops used to say, attention to detail. Those fine, intricate, minute details, the ones that are easily overlooked and the ones that you can get past and, I just cut the corners. I won't do this. I won't do that. Do those things. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean in building a foundation, you're putting this and that, whatever, what have you. What I really mean is when you have people around you, we don't know what's going on. We're doing things day to day, and a lot of time we get into this mode where we have our blinders on and we can't see what's on the left or on the right, and it's negating some of the things that other people are going through, and we don't know how they feel. They don't know how we feel. Take that time to go out and just have that conversation. If you have something that just comes to your mind out of the blue and you need to tell somebody, go ahead and talk to that person. Tell them that thing, even if it's a positive or a negative. Make sure you go out there and do it. If there's things where it's like, oh man, I just forgot to go take this from this room to that room, go do those things. If it's, I forgot, let me just clean this little thing up that's in the bathroom, or do little small things. I cannot express enough how when you do those little small things, those delicate little intricate things, they all build up.
Yep.
Everything that we do with this show, with each of the people that we talk to, and each of the comments that we read, and each of the connections that we make, we can't overlook that, because those are the building block. That is the foundation. It's very easy for us to just meet up right here on this day and then not talk to each other for the rest of the week. But that's not building on what we're doing right here.
Yep.
We consistently, if you look at the group chats that we have, we are talking 7 days a week. There's always something going on. We're always having conversations. And what that does is now, instead of me wondering, oh, for the next 7 days, what's Janae doing? Tomorrow, next day, we are in conversation. I know what's going on with her.
Absolutely.
Same with all the people in this and in these groups. We have to be able to do the small things, because I guarantee the people that you're dealing with in life are dealing with the same thing you might be dealing with.
Come on.
Sometimes they are put into those situations so that we can go through this together, because when you go through it with people, then you are able to have that extra strength. Sometimes people are put in situations for the fact that you're in that, so they can go in it with you, or they're in it before. Now, by them using their testimony to tell
you, get you through.
Exactly. So we have got to do those little small things, whether it be talking to people, be it cleaning up that little bit, doing that little bit of extra here and there, doing the maintenance on your car, whatever. It all builds up. And once you get to that place, that's the foundation that you have, doing those small things. So make sure we don't overlook those things, because that is how we keep up this house and keep up this foundation that is who we are. So do the small things, people.
100%, man. I love that. The small things. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of small things that fall between the cracks.
Come on.
You hit it right on the money. We need to be taking care of those small things to make life better and easier if we take care of the small things before they become big things.
Yep.
Before they become
Absolutely.
big things.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So for my Down and Dirty, there is a quote. I told you guys I always do my inspirational quotes, but there was something I saw this morning that I said I was going to do on the show, because I realized that a lot of people are going through. A lot of people are having some really tough days, some things that are happening in their lives where they're really sad or they don't think they can push through. But there was something I saw that said, things to remember on tough days. Growing, pain is a part of growing. Everything in life is temporary. Worrying and complaining changes nothing. Your scars are symbol of strength. Every struggle is a step forward. Other people's negativity is not your problem. What's meant to be will eventually be. And the best thing that you can do is just keep going.
Come on.
Right? So in those tough days, and we all have them, we all have problems that everybody doesn't know about. Man, we could talk every day, but you may not know a particular problem. But you got to remember that these things are a part of your pruning process. We all start off, you know, in order for us to become that big flower, it's got to be watered like crazy. It's got to be burnt like crazy with the sun. All these things have to happen in order for that flower to bloom. Everything that happens to you, it may not feel good right now, but it's getting you through to the next step. Everything that you go through is a step closer to getting you to the next phase of your life. So remember in this time, on tough days, that the best thing that you can do is just keep going. Keep getting up every day. Keep with a smile on your face. Keep sending positivity to people. Keep doing what you're doing, because I promise you, tomorrow the blessing can come. Next week, the blessing can come. But if you let it affect you now and just make you super sad and bitter and angry right now, you'll forget about it and start, you know, you'll start keeping that energy inside of you, and it'll just get worse. But if you remember that struggle that you're going through, that pain that you're going through, that problem or issue is just temporary. And all you got to do is keep going. You will remember that life is going to be so much beautiful with what you're in now, but it'll be roses and butterflies on the other side. So keep going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk football, family. Keep going. I know you can do it. I know you see me and Sean. We're not perfect in every way. We go through, but we just keep going. And that is the mission for the Let's Talk Football family. So that's my down and dirty, baby.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yo, that's funny, because that goes right along with something I just posted. And I was talking to Alex Loosemore about, and he's basically saying, keep going, because don't stress if it's taking a little longer than you expected, because some blessings are far bigger than you expected.
Come on.
You got to let it build up.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on. BG said,
I love it.
BG said, y'all talking tonight. Ab said, best part of the show. Let's go. Speaking truth. Love y'all. Cat, let's go.
We love y'all so much, man. We love y'all so much. Y'all make the show. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to tune in with us, man. You guys could be doing anything else, but you're here with us tonight. So shout out to y'all, the Let's Talk Football family, family for life. Man, Sean, we did it, baby. Another show.
Come on now. Another show, another week. Even got to see our coach, Quinn, come on to the screen. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Quinn came in with the toss up. Let's go. But we always y'all remember that every week we are here. We want to see your faces. Please like, share, tell somebody about the show. We'll be back. I know you'll be hyped to see what your boy Sean is talking about. I'm clearly depressed for the rest of the season. So if you want to get on here every week just to beat me up, come on, because I'll take it. I can take it. But we love you guys, man. We love you guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. We appreciate you, like my homegirl said. And, hey, you talk about therapy. You talk about coming together. Hey, Janae, I hate that you're going through what you're going through somewhat. But I know what it's like. I know the dark days. I know that weeping may endure.
No, Pastor, no.
But yours coming in the morning time. Good God.
Oh, man, you guys had to hear Pastor Sean just one more time. We out of here. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
See y'all later, baby. I'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion.